Hey guys, Kusha here with Exoscribe TV, and today I want to talk to you about hacking your metabolism for rapid fat loss. So I recently came across a blog called bulletproofexec.com where he talks about his bulletproof coffee and specifically intermittent fasting. You know, and I've heard about intermittent fasting before, but intermittent fasting typically is done without any supplements or any type of coffee or caffeine. So the way he recommends doing this fast is by drinking this bulletproof coffee, which doesn't have mycotoxins. He talks about how 91.7% of North American coffee has mold that grows on it, and even though that mold is roasted away during that roasting process, the mycotoxins that the mold produces don't. And those mycotoxins, you know, they blunt fat metabolism and they actually create brain fog. So his coffee doesn't have these mycotoxins. So you drink that in the morning. You add grass-fed butter and MCT oil, which is basically a combination of coconut oil and palm oil. And what this does is basically it tricks your body into thinking that you haven't broken the fast in the morning. So you drink this thing first thing in the morning from 8 a.m. till about 2 p.m. You have 1 to 3 cups of this bulletproof coffee. And the night before, you're supposed to be done eating by 8 p.m. So essentially you're going from 8 p.m. the night before till 2 p.m. the next day without having any real food in your body besides these good healthy fats and the bulletproof coffee. And then from 2 to 8 p.m. you eat his bulletproof approved meals, which are essentially the same guidelines that are followed with NutriScribe, which I'll include a link to a free copy of our book for a bigger description on that. So the reason why he says this works is, number one, it activates something called mTOR, which stands for mammalian target of rapamycin. So by activating the mTOR during this fast, you're actually inhibiting muscle building and protein synthesis during that time. So when you're drinking the coffee from 8 a.m. till 2 p.m., you're activating mTOR. But the fact that you're doing it for this long intermittent fast, the idea is that once you start eating again at 2 p.m., that it springs back to a significant level, a much higher level than it normally would than if you just had 1 cup of the coffee in the morning or 1 exercise bout and went back to your normal routine. So the idea is that it spikes protein synthesis. The second reason he says is ketosis. Now, ketosis is basically a fat-burning mode, a fat-burning state that your body goes into, more typically on lower carbohydrate diets. But you know, we're not talking about doing a lower carbohydrate diet here. We're talking about doing just an intermittent fast and then going back to normal eating between 2 and 8 p.m. The third reason why it works is because of the reason that caffeine stimulates your metabolism by 20% or more. And the last reason that this really works is because unlike typical intermittent fast where you eat nothing and you feel groggy and cranky and really irritable all day, the fact that you have these short and medium chain fatty acids from the butter and from the coconut and palm oil, you actually have energy and your brain actually will have clarity and energy and fuel all day long. So you'll actually feel fine and you won't feel so miserable than if you would doing a normal fast. So give it a try. I recommend doing this fast every other day for a week or two. You know, he talks about on his blog doing it for significant fat loss over weeks on end consecutively. But I recommend doing it, just like almost like you would a detox or a juice cleanse, maybe once a month for a week, 3 days out of the week or 4 days out of the week. Thanks for tuning in to today's video. Be on the lookout for more videos on Exoscribe TV. See you soon.
If you like our videos, show us your support by subscribing to our YouTube channel and liking us on Facebook. Also, visit NutriScribeBook.com for a free copy of our book NutriScribe, Your Nutrition Prescription. We hope you'll join us in our mission to improve the way people work out.